First I wanted to make a can you, but then I just realized it's not the matter of can, it's the matter of how. Hello everyone and welcome to how to get infinite souls without using any glitches or duping, and just what the games offers us. I put on a little bit of challenge on that and added the bare fist only for it, just to show you that it's pretty possible farming even in earliest stages of the game without using any weapons. Of course that's not necessary because any starter class you start with will give you a weapon in the Asylum. So that's the challenge I add to suffer a little bit more. More or less what we're going to do is do some boxing matches with Asylum Boy. And of course I'm not gonna show the full fight, but the links will be down in the description if you were interested. After that we grab that one soul item in the entire Asylum, and then we get to Filing Shrine, and the run truly begins from here. So what do I mean by that is that there's two methods actually that you could use for infinite souls without glitches. First one would be to buy the Crest of Artorias. Now that requires you to have 20,000 souls, and I do not intend to fight any boss for that. So what we're gonna do is collecting souls item that the game lets us collect, basically. The second method would be to activate the Drake Bridge, go to the Drake Bridge, backboard towards Darkroot Basin, and farm souls that way. The first one is more rewarding, so I recommend the first one for all of you, but if you are not a fan of going around and collecting a bunch of soul items, it would just be easier for you to do the second method. For all of these methods you also need to either grab the master key or you choose the safe class. After we arrive at the Filing Shrine, we start to grab all of the items under the elevator and all of the soul item around. Then we also go to the catacombs. There are 3 soul items here. After the catacombs was done, I go towards Underberg, grab all of the other soul items that are scattered around in this place, and after going through the fog wall and grabbing the last soul item, I activate the Hellkite and go back to Shrine. Then I go towards to the New Orlando ruins and grab the soul item in the corner first. Then by using the master key open the back door towards Valley of the Drake, grab the soul item behind the door and go towards Blighttown backwards. When I get to the lower part of the Blighttown, I go ahead and grab the 3 soul items here that worth around 9,000 souls. After that you could either homeward bone or just die. I prefer dying because I don't have anything on me. We go towards the zombie dragon, we grab that 1 soul item in his hand so we don't woke him up. We get through the drakes and we go towards Darkroot Basin. Now this is optional. In here I do backstab the Black Knight off the cliff, and he gives us around 1,800 souls, but as I said before, this is optional, so you don't have to do it. After the Black Knight we go towards Hydra and grab that 1 soul item, and then we go up towards our 3 friends, go past them, grab that 1 soul item behind the stone, and we go towards the other fog wall over here, and then went ahead and grabbed that other soul item over there. Now grabbing all of the soul items is done basically, and there might be a few more in the game you could also grab if you use a weapon, but I'm not gonna sit here and punch a tree using my burpees for another 12 minutes or so. After grabbing all of the items, we go towards Andre, and as you could see, I have exactly 1800 souls that I grabbed from the Black Knight and nothing else. But now I use most of my bigger souls, and as you could see at the end of it, I have around 21,600 souls. It just goes to show that I even haven't used all of my soul items, and I have more than what I needed to. So you don't need to grab all of the small soul items, but better safe than sorry, right? After buying the Crest of Artorias, you basically home free. You could go ahead and open up the door and go towards Forest Hunters, aggro them, go stand in the corner, keep a shield up, and they will jump off the cliff and die. This is the cheese method of grabbing a lot of souls early game. I love this method. This is what I do most likely if I want to do a special weapon run that I can't wield the weapon. I stay here, farm for it till I get to the level that I could wield the weapon and then start using it. So this was the first method. You could stay here, farm as long as you like. If you join the Forest Hunter Covenant, just remember you need to not betray them. If you betray them, there will be no way back to that other than paying Oswald some amount of souls. After showing off the first method and the best method, I would say we go ahead, go towards the Firelink Shrine elevator, and after setting up my spawn point and shrine, go ahead, grab the basement key and go towards the rats in the sewers. Now to be honest with you, these are the real bosses that you gotta face, but fortunately this time for me, I was quick enough to just get around them and do not have a lot of interaction with them. After going through rats, I pushed off this guy off the ledge, and tada, we are basically done over here. Now I go activate the Drake and go ahead and kick down the ladder, go down there, set my spawn point, come back up and farm souls as much as I like. As I said before, this method is way easier than the Crest of Artorias, but it's also way less rewarding. As you can see, you just get 555 souls per doing this, and it does take time to do this, so you get my point. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you did, share it with your friends and let them enjoy it too. If you had any question, feel free to ask it in the comment section. Your ideas, new ideas will always be welcome in here. So at the last of the least, hope to see you all later.